What up, Guardians? It's Dog Meat. I'm back again with another video as far as like Crucible talk. I want to touch base like in this video, basically mainly supers. That's why it's titled supers. You know, utilize them tactfully and stuff as far as how the state of Crucible is today and with the new changes and all that. Real quick, I'm just going to touch base. I know in my Gunslinger subclass video, the last couple clips you'll see those perks that I talked about in my video as far as combustion and keyholes and how they work and all that. I've been trying different things on the Gunslinger, mainly the Deadeye perk, see how that works out and everything, and so far it's not doing too bad. But anyways, there's been some controversy as far as like in the community. If you hear like a lot of PvP players talk about, you know, how to use your super and, you know, which way to do it and everything, and a lot of people feel that if you use it on one person, it's kind of being noobish and all that. And you know, me, I pretty much like beg to differ, because how things are now in Crucible, like I said before in my last video, it's always good to have your super for the unpredictable situations. These clips here are a few of the, you know, successes that you see where I was able to get multi-kills. This one in particular, I use my super here. I just want to touch base on this one. I'm not going to really break down the game clips, but the reason why I use this super over here is because we had this guy, he was a hunter, and he's obviously doing all the invis stuff and kind of camping out. So, you know, me and my fire team, after multiple attempts of trying to get this guy, he was kind of difficult to see, so I figured I'd get him out of his little camping spot over there. One of the good things that you're going to see in a lot of these clips is you're going to see what I've talked about before as far as like grenade priming and stuff. There's some good examples in some of the clips here, and there's some not so good examples. But so how are you going to know like when to use your super, you know, aggressively or defensively? Well, like I said, a lot of the times when you go into a match, how the other team is being and how your team is playing with you and complimenting you, or either not complimenting you, is going to dictate on, you know, when you're going to be able to use your super and when the right time is. I mean, sure, like this clip right here, if you're able to get multi-kills, you know, go for it. But as far as like the way I see it, if you're going on a mad tear and you're doing good as far as like your you know, your gun skill, and you're basically able to get the multi-kills and all that, and you're getting in a situation, because you'll be in a lot of those situations with how Crucible is now, where you're going to be up against like 5 different players. And if your streak is going and everything like that, and you get low on health, in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with like using your super, you know, to get out of that situation. A super is what it is. It's free kills, you know. Of course, in a lot of 6v6 matches, you're going to get your multi-kills, you know. The main thing is for me, like, you know, the PvE guys and all that, doing Crucible basically helps you with your PvE, like, you know, gameplay. As far as like the gun skills that you learn in Crucible and all that, you could take that with you, you know. It's not like all of this is for nothing and all that, and, you know, you're just forced to play Crucible. No, I mean, one of the things that I found that's made me a better player is actually doing, you know, Crucible and stuff like that. Because there's so much, you know, stuff that's unpredictable. Like you just saw in that last clip there, that guy actually got vertical on me, and I wasn't able to see him on my radar. But that's some of the things to think about and everything. I know, like, I see in a lot of the forums and stuff, there's, you know, PvE guys that absolutely refuse to play Crucible and all that. But there's a lot of guys that are now, with the Moments of Triumph coming out, the Crucible questline is one of the requirements. So now they're trying to complete it and stuff. And believe me, I was like that when I first started playing Destiny and all that. I just wanted to do the PvE, and, you know, that was it. But as stuff like Iron Banner and all that started coming up, I started getting more and more into it. So I'm actually enjoying it and everything like that. The reason why I make a lot of these videos is because with every change and every meta, if you want to call it, there's all kinds of different tactics that you need to use. So just kind of keep that in mind and have fun out there and, like, you know, think about your supers and when to use them. Combustion to finish out. Until next time.